This is the verb venir, to come in the present. Now some of you are thinking, well, I've never seen this word before. We've never talked about this word. You've heard it, you just didn't recognize it. Remember in Spanish to say welcome, you say bienvenidos, like welcome to Mexico, bienvenidos a Mexico. Well, bien means well, and venir means to come, so bienvenidos means welcome. Okay, so venir is to come is venir. I'm going to say each form of the verb in English and then Spanish and clap, and I'd like you to repeat it with me. Okay, here we go. I come, yo vengo. I come, yo vengo. You friend come, tú vienes. You friend come, tú vienes. You sir come, usted viene. You sir come, usted viene. We come, nosotros venimos. We come, nosotros venimos. They come, ellos vienen. They come, ellos vienen. Now, I want you to notice this is a very irregular verb. Notice there's a G in the yo form, and this turns into I-E, I-E, I-E. This isn't a boot verb. This is what I call a sinking verb. Nobody else calls it a sinking verb, but I do. Pretend this red dotted line is water, okay? This E is floating on top of the water. This E is floating on top of the water. But the two letters I-E are much heavier. So when you have these three forms sink. How to remember that these three forms sink? Well, I-E sinks. It sinks under the water. Now, other sinking verbs are estar. The accents cause it to sink. Oír, the letter Y causes it to sink. The word tener, the extra I's. So just be aware, this is what I call a sinking verb. It's not a boot verb. Okay. Now notice also the yo form has a G. Now we've seen other verbs that had a G in the yo form. What's the yo form of tener, to have? Tengo. What's the yo form of hacer, to make or to do? Hago. And in all G verbs, tengo, pongo, digo, vengo, traigo, the only form that has a G is the yo form. Why is the yo form the most irregular? It's used the most. Remember, I have students that say, oh, I don't want to mess with learning the irregular verbs, they're hard. Guys, the reason verbs are irregular and the reason particular forms of a verb are irregular is they're used so much. An irregular verb changes and is hard because it's used so much it's worn out, like your favorite pair of shoes or your favorite jacket. So make sure you know and spend special time and attention focusing on irregular verbs and forms of irregular verbs. All right. That should do it.